dedicated to eastern and southern Kentucky. This is WYMT Mountain News Weekend Edition.
Rain continues falling tonight across the region. Flooding, slides, and breaks in roads, all causing issues across the area. So we begin tonight talking about that severe weather as we are in a severe weather alert day. Meteorologist Paige Noel joins us now, and she has those details. Paige.
Yeah, Macy, we have multiple flash flood warnings across our area right now. Let's go ahead and dig into that. You'll see that here on Pinpoint Doppler. So we have that first one out. That's for Jackson, Rockcastle, Pulaski County. Now that is until 11:30, but we do see more rain starting to move into that area. So we'll have to wait and see if that one gets extended. And then just a little bit to the north and to the east, we're seeing another one. This is for Magoffin, Morgan, Floyd, Johnson, Breathitt, Martin, Wolf, Estill, and Lee County. That one is until 1 a.m. So we still have quite a bit of time before that one expires. We are seeing multiple reports of road closing, mudslides, rock slides in this area, especially into Magoffin County. So we're going to have those details for you also on WYMT.com. So if we look at a bigger picture, you'll notice rain continuing to fall across the area. Heavy rain over into the Lexington area. That's going to continue to track in our area. We even notice a little bit of a line down into western Kentucky. That's still coming in our area. So we are not even close to getting out of the woods yet. This flash flood watch is still in effect through Sunday morning. And another thing that we're going to be worrying about for your Sunday is high winds. And we'll talk about that and more coming up in my full forecast in just a little bit. Macy.
All right, thank you, Paige. Over in Leslie County, 2 people are dead following a crash this afternoon. It happened just before 2 in the Wolf Creek community. Deputies tell us a car left the road off Stidham Drive and flipped over in a creek. The driver was trapped and a bystander jumped in to try and rescue the driver, but both died. We'll continue to update this story as we get more information on air and online at WYMT.com. Kentucky 15 in Chavies is back open following a fatal crash this afternoon. The road was shut down for several hours while crews were on scene. A 3-car crash sent 2 people to the hospital and killed 1 other. State police say it happened around 3 near mile marker 21, just north of the turnoff for Chavies. We do not know the names of anyone involved at this time. In Whitley County, rock and mudslides and flooding are all causing major issues. Matthew Rand has the details.
Days of rain sent mountaintops crashing downhill. Traffic on Kentucky 92 reduced to 1 lane while crews cleaned up a mudslide, one of several Saturday across Whitley County.
It's been really bad. You know, at one time we probably had 30, 40 cars backed up on 92 East, and we were letting a few through at a time just to make sure it was safe for them to go through.
One of the worst spots was on Bunches Creek, a sea of mud covering the road that Marty Stevens dared to drive through.
So much debris, rock and limbs, and probably logs that I just drove over, but that was the fun part.
Crews have been battling this particular slide for a week or more.
We took out at least 60 loads one day, and yesterday it was fine, you know, but today it's slipped again.
And now the sludge is taking part of the road with it.
It's not going to be fixed until it dries up, and they can probably get on top of the mountain and even bench it or whatever needs to be done up there. But it's too wet to get up there.
All this while the Cumberland River continues to rise. It's projected to crest Sunday within 2 feet of major flood stage.
It's going to rise, but where I'm at, I have no problem because I am right on the river, but it's about 100 foot down. And if it gets that deep, then we'll definitely need to go get that ark.
Just how much all this mess is going to cost the county remains to be seen.
Maybe it's enough to declare for a disaster, hopefully. But if not, you know, we're just doing the best we can do, and they are doing a good job of repairing.
People we talk to eager for a break in the weather so that things around here can get back to normal.
You know, I'm just glad that there's really no sick or someone needs medical attention out there. Everybody's safe and at home, so everything will be all right. Just a little inconvenience for now.
Reporting in Whitley County, Matthew Rand, WYMT Mountain News.
And we have several roads closed we want to tell you about tonight across eastern Kentucky. One of those is the Mountain Parkway in Magoffin County. That's near mile marker 66. Another spot, Kentucky 11 in Beattyville. We have a full list of those closings on WYMT.com. Nearly 5 feet of mud is surrounding a couple's Pike County home. Randy Courtney and his wife Delisa say it started Wednesday. By Thursday, their house was surrounded by mud. With more rain on the way, they are worried it's going to get worse. Randy says one slide on a mountain behind his home is the size of a double-wide trailer.
It's a good size slide, and if it keeps raining and it keeps, it may come off, and if it does, yeah, we're hurting.
Randy and Lisa have taken their dogs to a dry place where they can run outside. The couple say they are thankful for the outpour of help they received. More than 30 mudslides happened in the past 2 weeks in Letcher County. Officials say crews are working day in and day out trying to clear pathways for cars and buses to get through. The county declared a state of emergency last week. They're hoping once the rain does stop and areas dry up, they can fix those problems.
People need to realize that we really are doing absolutely everything we can possibly do. We can't beat Mother Nature. We're doing absolutely everything we can. It's going to take some time to get roads open. It's going to take a lot of time to get roads repaired back to 100%.
Now, officials did say if you need to report a mudslide or road issue, you can give them a call. You can find their numbers on WYMT.com. And just a reminder, you can always find the latest weather conditions on the WYMT weather app. See live radar and zoom into your neighborhood. You can also learn about warnings and advisories in your area. If you don't already have it, you can find it in the Apple and Google Play stores. Tonight, the Pike County Republican Party held a Lincoln Reagan dinner. Organizers say more than 100 tickets were sold for the event. Special guest Kentucky Senate President Robert Stivers talked about his plans for investment in eastern Kentucky. Stivers says it does not matter which party you vote for. It is only important that you make your voice heard.
Participation is key, education about the issues so people can get out and express their opinions, because if you don't vote, you really don't have a right to complain.
The Republican nominee for state senator for the 31st District gave the closing remarks. The special election for Pike County Judge Executive Ray Jones opened seat. It opened up after Jones won his campaign in November. The special election is set for March 5th. We'll be right back with a full look at our forecast after this break.